the workout that follows is something that you can do if you don't have access to a gym. It's all body weight exercises and they're all explained in the video. So give it a try, let me know what you think. So air squats, your feet are probably just about shoulder width, toes are pointing forward. As you go down, make sure the knees stay lined up over the ankles and you're not letting the knees collapse to the inside. Try to get down to at least parallel, drive yourself back up, make sure the hips come to full extension at the top. So from the side, drive yourself down, back up, full extension. So you're not stopping here, all the way up each time. Down the ground, pike flutter kicks. So hands are behind you, the torso position is going to determine how difficult this is. So the more you lean the torso back, the more leverage you have kind of as a counterbalance for your legs. You're trying to drive the heels a few inches up off the ground. The more upright your torso is, the more challenging it's going to be. So some notes on the flutter kick. Keep the toes pulled in towards you. Try to keep the legs straight. So to keep the legs straight and locked out, you should be flexing the quads. And you're just trying to go up and down. Pike flutter kicks. Push-ups. Down on the ground. Hands are just outside shoulder width. Make sure you're in a good position to start. Elbows stay tight to the body as the chest comes down. Drive yourself back up. All right, alternating jump lunges. Start yourself in a lunge and you're alternating back and forth. So, important note on this, make sure your hips get to full extension each time. So as I come up and jump, my hips come all the way forward each time. The thing to avoid is this, right? Just hanging out down here. That's not it. Jump lunges, do them right. These are straddle flutter kicks, so the legs are out, everything else stays the same. Legs are locked out, quads are engaged, toes are pulled in towards us. The more you lean yourself back, the easier it's gonna be. The more upright you are, the more challenging it's gonna be. And you're just alternating, trying to drive those heels up off the ground. So an important note about the straddle flutter kicks is the foot position. Don't let the feet dump out to the side, right? It's a lot easier that way, don't do it. At the very least, have your toes pointed up, if not internally rotated, pointed towards each other. But this one you're going narrow hand position, mountain climbers. Wherever your hands would normally be for a push-up, go about one hand width inside that, and that should be a good position for you. Make sure the shoulders stay lined up over the wrists, and you're not way back here, and the hips aren't up. Then, once you're in a good position to start, driving the knees up, narrow grip, mountain climbers. All right, chest to floor plank. So we're starting in a low plank. Let's start with good mechanics there. Our nose is over our thumbs. Our shoulders are directly above the elbow. Then from here, our hips are tucked underneath, heels are together. Once we're in good starting position, you drive the chest forward. The chest is the only thing that comes down. Hips and knees are still elevated. Back up. Get yourself back to that starting position each time. Back and forth. Chest to floor planks. Push-up toe touches. Same basic starting position as a push-up. Our shoulders are lined up over the wrists. Feet are together. From here, the elbows track right next to the rib cage. Instead of just driving ourselves up this time, we drive ourselves up and back and touch one toe. Then we're back into our push-up. Then we go to the opposite toe. Alternating back and forth.